Oh, there we go. Okay. Had to unplug the USB-C cable. Alright, welcome back. Hey, everybody. So let's talk about what the fuck just happened. What we just watched. The Pokemon press conference. See, I remembered to use Cass this time. I always remember him in my heart. Because I just saw this just now, so my mind's a little bit blank. A little bit blanker than usual. But for the rest of you, I would imagine some of you have seen this live and have had, like, a little more time to kind of let that settle in your brains. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Cause boy, I don't know if there even is anything of substance to talk about, but yet I'm so confused, you know? Have we talked about the gamer illness? What do you mean the gamer illness? And also, what were we doing last time? There is Shrine. There. Oh! We did a Divine Beast! That's what we did! Go me, honestly. Let me change it to something a little more sturdy before we get into that, though. There we go. This is the gay outfit now. I say so. When the fuck are we getting that new Pokemon Rumble game? Okay, that's something I'd also like to know. Because I remember seeing those games, like, on the Wii Shop channel, and maybe I tried a demo, but I don't know if they were, like, any good. But everybody seems to like them a lot, but I personally don't see it. I don't know, it's always felt to me like whenever Pokemon does something that's not, like, Pokemon gameplay with their IP, it's always, like, very subpar, but there seem to be a few instances where people seem to have liked it when they do weird branch-offy things. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm just uninformed. Oh, yeah, the World Health Organization. I don't know if we've talked about it on stream, but I retweeted an interesting thread. Because, I feel like gamers have, like, a lot of insecurity regarding how gaming is like viewed in the public, which I think is valid to a certain degree. You know, I think they get blamed a lot for like violent attacks more often than is probably necessary or correct. I'm sorry, I'm really just ignoring this little bald boy when I really shouldn't. Look at you! Hey! I can't see? Oh, move. Sorry. What are you trying to see? You! Well then, you looked at me. I got out of your way. The girl from the Sheikah tribe. Uh-oh. Oh no, is this a horny thing? Oh. Okay. I understand what's happening here. Don't worry, little dude. I see exactly what's happening. You don't gotta worry a thing. It's fine. Fuck, that was gonna be cool. No, don't you worry, it's fine. That's what I do to gamers. Look at that face. Oh. Griffin, you're always horny for Keaton. Don't judge other people. Keaton and I are in a consensual... I don't have to spy on Keaton to see what I want to see. Let me just say that. Man, where do we even go? Let's go to Hateno. Let's visit some shops. Let's see what we can do. I think the insecurity is part of wider nerd culture. Right, yeah, right. Yeah, I guess if you're out of the loop, I'll kind of just quickly explain what we're talking about. The World Health Organization recently added gaming disorder, like, officially. I think it was being talked about for a while, and the gamers were already mad, but now it's, like, an official thing. But, yeah, there was a really good thread I retweeted about it from, you know, an actual doctor and an actual gamer, about how it's like more of an insurance thing, because if somebody actually is addicted, then they can't get the help they need. But that said, gaming isn't an addictive activity, like, inherently. And that he suggested that the language should be more so gaming abuse disorder, and there is kind of a movement within the medical community to kind of change the name, or to have gotten it changed before they went ahead with that, but they didn't. And, which I think makes sense because they didn't, and then people got mad. But clearly there is, to a point, like, something there, so I don't think it's entirely, like... I think gamers are a lot like people who smoke weed, where they're, like, super convinced it's, like, the best thing ever, and, like, there's no downsides to it whatsoever, but a little bit. Like, I'm not much of a weed head, but I'm not gonna say it's all bad. I'm sure there's some good in there somewhere. I mean, I really hate weed heads. But I'm smoking those video games like you wouldn't believe, son! But you know what I mean? In terms of that obnoxiousness, and that, like, immediate willingness to, like, kind of dismiss anything that may actually be worth talking about, in that sense. So I don't know, I think I'm fine with it. I don't think I personally have a gaming disorder, but I'll tell you what, I think some people might need to get checked out, is all I'm saying. I'm gonna go to my house. Or shop, I don't know. I said I was gonna do a lot of things, and I'm doing none of them. However, there is Milky.
Oh.
Milk! Oh! I'll take all the milk, baby! Look at the size of these things compared to me. Look at this man! I don't recognize this dude at all, but I love his face. That's a good character design. Bruce. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. That's, like, permanently stuck in my head now. I apologize. I shouldn't have done that during the BRB. Weed heads are so fucking funny. I love hearing them talk. There's a really good Nathan Fielder video on YouTube where he's hanging out with Seth Rogen and he kind of just, like, dunks on him. And it gets, like, a little too real. We like pizza? Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't thought about that in a long time, but I play Pokemon Go every day. Really did some next level shit to me. I don't know. All I've really done tonight is just put some clothes on and pick some apples, baby. And really, what more does a man need? Also, I may take a more industrial approach to getting these apples. Give me the apples. Oof! The Nathan Fielder skit is from the movie The Night Before for anybody curious about it. Right. Yeah, it was a promo for some movie, but I don't personally remember what it is. God, this game is so beautiful. Where do you guys want to go? Why don't you pick? Because, like, we could, like, go after another Divine Beast or, like, do some exploring or, like... I feel like I had a very slight plan for what I wanted to do next when I ended off last time, but then I didn't stream. What else is new? So let's decide right now. Let's go on an adventure. I'm gonna go down here into this valley while you guys ruminate on that. Go to the Zora. I like the sound of that. Can I get a second opinion? Glory Hole Strip Club. Okay, so Zora's domain then. Got it. You know what? Most would think that a shield breaking is bad news, but then it lets you see the cape do its fluttery business. And I don't see that as a bad thing at all. We could do some shrines, we could do anything. Somewhere you can get sand all up in links, but... Interesting phrasing, but we actually just came from a place like that. No! I was sneaking! Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't have done the Yiga first, because now we're gonna get ambushed for the rest of the game. Oh no. You! That's a little excessive. That's a little bit much. Yeah, I got bows too, baby. Now give me those teeth. Is this how the Tooth Fairy works? Hello? I always mix up the words ruminate and rheumatism. Isn't that like arthritis? Go to Pokemon sleep. Ruminate is a good word, and I'm proud of you for whipping it out so casually. Well, did I use it right? There was a small amount of hesitation as far as whether or not I did. But, I mean, technically I did it. I just didn't bow hard enough. Oh my, this place is swarming with these big boys. Boys big and small. Oh no, I've already waken up some dudes. Okay, well now I can't leave any survivors. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. What are you doing? That's awesome. Holy shit. God, I wish I could find a man who'd do me like that. I did use it properly. Yay. Look at all these bits I'm picking up. Every time I hear that owl sound, I can't help but think of Mario 64. And a very, very scary thought occurred to me. What is this? Apparently a shield that I've never used before. Well, I just broke one, so I guess it can't hurt. But what if Mario from Mario 64 was like, not an enemy, but like a wild creature in this game? Like a boar, or like a deer or something. And they just roamed like a wild animal, you know? I'm just asking questions. I'm just making game theories. You can't prove that it's not the case. Griffin brings shame to all Solid Snakes. I've still never played a Metal Gear Solid 2, but still would like to. Let's see. I guess I'll head this way now. I probably should have brought a horse, huh? After like weeks of being away, I expected more of a reaction to coming back. I missed Chet and Griffin as well, I suppose. How fares the art, both horny and non-horny, Griffin? Well, I think I brought this up last time. Oh, this is just gorgeous. Is that... Yeah, that's Hatano up there. But I just did like a birthday thing for a friend because they have a Majora Gaijin. You know, I have that on my desktop. I can just pull that up right now, real quick. They have a Majora boy, a Gaijinka, that I really like. And so every year I've been drawing it for their birthday. Oh, this is big, huh? And this is the third time I've done that. So this is what I did this year. And I think it came out pretty nice. I don't know, I'm weak for demon boys, so that's how it be. Also, these tiny Justice Smiths from the Pokemon stream are still in OBS. TBH, I've been working on art myself, but I noticed that I get anxiety over posting it online. I don't know if anybody has any advice or tips, but I'd appreciate it. I don't know if I get anxiety when I post art. I think I do surrounding, like, the scheduling of it, and, like, probably a bit more, don't you dare wake these boys up. Go dodge. A go dodge. God damn it! But yeah, I worry a lot about reception, I guess. Just in terms of, like, analytics, like numbers. But I don't know if I've ever felt like, oh, I don't want to post this because I think people are gonna dislike it. Because even when I do post things that I do like, all it takes is one cross-post to Reddit, and good or bad, it's gonna get ripped apart. So, but I think within my own, like, you know, Fire Emblem boys circle, I don't know. I think I've, like, asked people for advice sometimes, and, like, posting works in progress with, like, friends, and then I get criticism, and then I try to improve from that. But if what you're talking about is just being worried that people are going to be mean, I can't say that I've had that before. But perhaps that is a flaw. Like, maybe I should be worried about that. I get anxiety from not posting art. Yeah, exactly! That's a better way of phrasing it, honestly. That's what I get worried about. Is it bad that I thought that was a Homestuck character at first? I get that a lot whenever I show that character to people. And I get it, because, like, the horns... Griffin, you just left a guy tied up on the side of a mountain. Well, that's how I would want to go, so... There were mods of Link riding Sonic instead of... Listen, there are good mods and bad mods. Every mod, up until now, has been bad. If they make Mario 64 into a wild animal that you can hunt, and he makes Mario 64 compressed-ass Charles Martinet noises, then it will be a good mod. It's chat's job to be mean to Griffin, not other randos. It's everybody's job to be mean to me, don't you worry. Stamella shrooms. What does it look like when you part the grass in first person? It looks like nothing. Great. I guess the camera just goes over it? I don't know. Listen, I'll tell you what I don't like about Homestuck Boys, because on occasion the devil has tempted me, but I'll tell you what it is. It's the asymmetrical horns. A lot of the designs of that are like... set something off in me. It's like, that ain't right. Get that fixed. Does whatever you showed have a quirky and meta way of speaking? You mean the Majora character? I guess they just talk like Majora. What are some famous Majora quotes? I know the moon says things like, I gotta consume. Or, that's verbatim, by the way. I gotta consume! What is a Majora quote? I know Terrible Fate is Happy Mask Salesman. Is the devil Niles? No. Fire Emblem Niles? Most trolls have pretty symmetrical horns. I would sketch out the issue that I take. Most trolls. Don't give me your Homestuck lingo, Yanopi. Way to give it away. I'm losing to a bird! Fuck. I miss Jason Alexander. Whatever happened to him? Oh wait, that's the gargoyle from... Oh, was that supposed to be a Majora quote? Horse. Do I have one of those yet? I'd like to achieve one. Achieve a horse? You haven't heard Homestuck lingo until somebody mentions buckets. What a way to start a Breath of the Wild stream, huh? Chicken collision! Fuck. I forgot how to do the spin. Spin! I thought he said I can give you decisions. I do have horse. Okay, so we got this from the amiibo last time. That's what I was wondering, if I had to bust those out once more. But we good. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that appears to have made the more knowledgeable Homestuck heads in chat very, very angry. Caillou was very upset. Speaking of angry. Speaking of angry. Where should we head off to, I wonder? Let's find some more shrines. Let's just explore. Let's see, if Kakariko was this way, I'm thinking of where some shrines could be, but shrines are all around us. Pharaon is down here, right? That's got its own tower. Let's get the tower... I don't know what this province is called, because this is Necluda, right? But I think it's implying that both of these... I don't know. West Necluda and East Necluda? I think I'd put... No, never eat shredded wheat. So this would be west and this would be east. Okay. I got those mixed up sometimes. Let's tail it out of here. Speaking of Disney birds, do you want to fuck humanized Iago from that Disney mobile game? I hate that I know what you're talking... Oh, let's go to that shrine. I hate that I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't. Again, for those out of the loop, Disney Japan is working on a mobile game. That's like a gacha where you collect anime boys who are supposed to represent Disney characters. And people are getting thirsty over Iago. But I'm not. Oh, this horse music. It just like gave me chills the second I noticed it. But I'm gonna have to abandon it right away. Alright. I'm gonna have to go through these Lizalfos, too. I'm losing to a Lizalfos! I think Lindsay Ellis videos have forever, like, burned that into my head. I would not have remembered, like, anything from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame, except for the fact that I did not see the original as a child, and my only experience with the Hunchback of Notre Dame for the longest time was the direct-to-DVD, or I guess the direct-to-video at the time, sequel, where, what's the Hunchback's name? Give me a second to figure it out. Don't tell me. Fuck, what is his name? Horses scare me so much. Well, I like Epona. That is what I will say. Timing is critical. Quasimodo! Okay, nobody told me that. I got it. Where Quasimodo gets, like, a clumsy girlfriend, which kind of undoes the message of the last movie. And then there's something about a bell that's, like, beautiful on the inside instead of the outside. It's then some annoying, shitty little kid. Even at the time, I was like, man, fuck this kid. I want to know what's up with Quasimodo. I know that he said Papa a lot. Wait, how did you say Epona? Epona! Isn't it Epona? That's a terrible sequel to an underrated film. The Hunchback of Notre Dame 2, Return of the Hunch, is actually one of Disney's greatest underrated classics, in my opinion. Dang. I'm losing to a ball! But yeah, it's weird because, like, those kinds of, like, child characters are meant to, like, appeal to child audiences, right? Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is sneaky! I gotta find a way to hold down that button and then... Uh-huh. But yeah, those kinds of child characters are always meant to appeal to, like, a child audience, but even as a child, I thought that they were, like, very annoying and unnecessary. Like, fuck this. I want to get back to, like, the story. I know people say Epona, but at the Game Awards 2014, when they showed off the Breath of the Wild first look at the gameplay, Eiji Aonuma and the translator says Epona, so I assume that that is the actual intended translation. I don't know if that is true or not, but I am sticking to it. Listen, I used to say Gerudo all the time. God damn it! But then I was proven wrong and I changed my mind. So if you can prove me wrong on Epona, then go off. I think the child characters are usually more for the writer and their childhood. That sounds like complete nonsense to me. But okay, go off, I guess. I wonder if there's another way we can get to that chest. Can we, like, drop weapons on this button to hold it down? Let's see. What do we got? I could use Magnesis. No, that's not remotely heavy enough. Could I use stasis on the button? Oh, you can. Go, 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 go. This is gonna work, I think. Ooh, look at that. Multiple solutions, baby. Oh. Oh, can I put this back? People always be like, climbing gear, but I've always hated it. I refuse to use it in Breath of the Wild. It looks nasty, and that's where my priorities are. Those idiots don't know anything about Zelda. Most kids don't feel like real kids. I'll tell you what it is that kids don't want to be seen as kids. Kids want to be seen as adults. So I think it's like, oh, I'm not a kid. I'm not a baby, right? That's 100% how I was as a kid. Ugly but useful. It's so useful. I've never used it, and I never will. Lilo and Stitch is probably the best Disney animated movie. Yeah, I wish they would keep the part, though, where they kind of dunk on white tourist culture. Stitch the movie was on TV when I... By Stitch the movie, do you mean Lilo and Stitch, or is Stitch the movie a separate product? It was on TV when I was in the waiting room at the doctor's office the other day? Oh, I thought you meant like as a kid, but okay. That was an alright sequel. Where did I park my horse? There you are. Griffin, you can dye it. It's not the color I'm not a fan of, it's the shape, Chief. I don't like how it frames the hair. In fact, let me... I'm gonna be real, I don't like how a lot of the hats in the game look. I either use, we could go to Rito as well. But I like to use the snow quill headdress, or the, or just this. I guess earrings are fine, but I don't really wear them. But I guess by that logic, they would be fine. What I really wish is that there was an option. We're not going to see this for a very long time, but there's, a certain headpiece that you find in a certain maze. Fuck off, Yiga. As much as I would usually sing your praises, now is not the time. No, there's a certain piece of armor that you find in a maze that has like Link like undoing his ponytail and letting his hair down, but his face like covers it up. And I've always been very disappointed by that. I wish there was a way to just like let it down, but also have it look cute, you know? I wish we could see that. But Link with a ponytail is already like super cute, so I'm fine either way. Gerudo outfit though? I don't know if the headpiece is my favorite part of that though. Chris, what the fuck is Lolo and Stitch? Then we had the series, then Leroy and... That's not a real movie. Leroy and Stitch is not... Stitch has a glitch? How many of these were there? See, this is the thing, is that I didn't grow up with, like, the Disney Channel, so I'm assuming that's where a lot of these were, right? I don't have a goddamn clue. Also, I might want to watch my stamina here. I'd be acting like I finished this game. But little do I know. Maybe I should also wait until my stamina fills up, and that could help. There were 4 movies. Then there was a Japanese series named Stitch exclamation mark? When are we getting Stitch Sleep? Leroy and Stitch closed out the animated series and was like an epilogue of sorts? Huh. Nice weather today. Lilo and Stitch, Stitch the movie, Stitch has a glitch, Leroy and Stitch. I'm about to have a fucking conniption. A castitchen. I'm sorry, I did my best. I really tried. That is the peak of my abilities. If that does not satisfy you, I am sorry. That's my tier. Yes, the exclamation mark is a part of the title. It sounds like almost like a sound effect. You know, like a comic book, you get punched and it's like, Stitch! You know? Fuck you for making me laugh at that. You're welcome! Anytime. Man, look at this. I just like looking at this game, you know? Bird! There's just so much to see. So much to do! I don't know, I still haven't really even set out with a goal in mind. I'm kind of just enjoying myself. Which is unacceptable on this stream. We gotta min-max our enjoyment of this game. Sorry, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild ASCII text walkthrough. How do you min-max, the curiosity, the wonder? How you min-max that? Now I be sounding like a Joseph Anderson video essay. There was one with Recess, it was weird as hell. Now, the Recess ones I actually remember. There was Recess, I forget what it was called, I think All Growed Down, where they go back to kindergarten? Or it's a flashback to when they were in kindergarten, I forget which. Also, my horse is gone. And then there was one called Taking the 5th Grade. For something that was like exclusively a Disney Channel thing, I know a lot about Recess, considering that I did not grow up with the Disney Channel. And get Rivali's Gale already, Jesus Christ. Well, okay. Chat, if you'd like to decide on a place to go, we've got one vote. Oh. Wait, have I already been here? What the fuck? Let's go to this shrine, though. We've got one vote so far for Zora's Domain and one vote, which I'm assuming is Chris's now, for Rito Village. I don't mind either one, because we kind of started with, considering we started with Gerudo Town, with Van Naboris, anything beyond that is kind of a step down. So I'm fine with whatever. Sure, whatever. Recess School's Out was in theaters. I know there was like an actual movie, because the ones that I just described are the kind of Disney movie where it's like, I guess I can't really say a failed TV pilot because Recess was a TV show. But you know what I mean? Where like it's not a movie, it just kind of feels like you're watching a TV episode or a series of TV episodes, and then they just kind of put that together into a longer movie. Look at this lighting! Oh my god! So the ones that I just mentioned, Growed Down and Taking the 5th Grade, were those kind, but I know that there was also like a feature-length one, but I forget what it was. I have a much fuzzier memory of that than I do the other two things. Sorry, sexy. Ooh. Sexy money, though. Now, Kaijumafu says, I want to go to Ruto, which could mean two things. Because Ruto is the name of Azora. So I don't know where that vote sits. Tarzan was that. I know there was like a Cinderella one that was like, I grew up with like the worst Disney movies. It was like all the direct-to-video shit. Like the sequels that nobody saw. Right, there was a Beauty and the Beast one. I had all of these. This is where my Disney knowledge kicks in. There was, a Hercules one too, wasn't there? Hell yeah. You see, I respect this property. If I had a garden like this, I know I wouldn't want anybody stepping in it. I hear the last Cinderella was actually decent. Weirdly enough, I hear that too. But, can't say I've really had much motivation to go out of my way and see it. And a Little Mermaid. Well, there was a Little Mermaid too, but I don't know if that one was structured like a failed TV pilot. Because I know it was called The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea, and I know that the crab says Ursula's crazy sister. But I don't think that that was structured like 3 TV episodes, right? Cinderella: A Stitch in Time is insane. I like it. Huh. As somebody who hates Disney, would I like it though? That's my question. Drifting. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna miss the boat on this one. Cinderella: A Stitch in a Glitch in the Time Zone. Cinderella 4: Glass Harder. Oh, that's cool. You never really get to see floating platforms interact with water very often, but it's interesting that placing this chest just weighed down the raft like that. Uh-oh. Well, now what? Am I gonna get sucked into the hole? Is there anything under that, or where does that lead? Well, I'm not really interested in finding out, so let's try to get back to solid ground here. And I say solid with a very big... Wait a second! Where did... Oh, no, what are you doing over there? Can I use stasis on this? Oh! I actually can, that's cool. For some reason, I was expecting that not to work, but this game's full of surprises. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Linky, you're gonna drown! And also miss this again! Very good Ariel needs legs reference. Speaking of, I don't know how big of like Neil Cicierega heads the rest of you guys are, but I'm a particularly big one if I do say so myself. And one thing that's been sticking with me a lot recently is that he made a video called GameCube Controller, and there's just like a, oh my god, there's a certain way he says GameCube. Like, he finds his controller in the couch and he's like, oh, it's my old GameCube controller. It's just a little bit off, and something about it has always just like sat with me, you know? But that's the best kind of art, I think. Also, I thought that said my emblazoned shield is totally damaged. Totally epic! Well, I don't know if I'd use the puzzle jingle quite yet, Zelda. See, roll out the fanfare for that. I couldn't get through otherwise. I wonder if you could, like, get over if you wanted to. I totally bet you could. It's my old GameCube controller. Better than your Epona? And nothing is wrong with Epona! I know what's wrong with it, and I'm not saying like, oh, he said it wrong, I don't like it. Like, that's the joke, is that he said it differently than you would typically expect it to. I like the way he says it, is what I'm getting at. On that note, the rest of the GameCube controller video is excellent. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. Neil's been doing some great stuff recently. Oh god, now I have to get out of this, though. The Flore sandbar. Oh! Immediately! Well, is she gonna take me out, or do I have to, like, actually escape? Oh no, thanks! Everybody hates this lady because they're mean and gamers. But just leave her alone. Griffin is wrong in general. Now, what have I done tonight to earn that, chat? I thought we were having a chill night. We were talking about... Actually, we haven't talked much about Pokemon Sleep. Is there any more information on what the fuck Pokemon Sleep is? Or why it is? Or is that all we're getting? Like, is there, like, an additional, like, press release, like, that's written that went along with it that, like, provides a little more detail? Or, I still just love the way that they lean into Pokemon has enriched our lives so hard. Like, it's making people healthier or something. I mean, I guess in a way, if it's getting people up off the couch and walking. What we trade in leg health, we trade in neck health. It's a bone! I think she's fun. I do too. But then again, I don't have gaming disorder. I just have dumb bitch disorder. Oh, that's ominous-ish. It's scary that they think that way. A little, huh? God, look at all these towers. We've got so many places to go still. Don't you baa at me. I might just do some shrines tonight. I don't know. Like, I could... Whoa. You can see that all the way from here? That's crazy. Oh, no. I don't really have much in the way of wooden weapons, if I recall correctly, and I'm eyeing that very cautiously. No. Wrong Z target, buddy. There you go. You got this, Linky. Is the cure Keaton titties? No, Keaton titties gave me dumb bitch disorder. Don't get it twisted. I think Nintendo wants to have the Wii... No, I don't think Nintendo has that kind of attitude. I think that's a very uniquely Pokemon Company thing. I think those two entities differ in a lot of ways, and I think that's one of them. Also, since when can you just find, like, wild fairies like this? That's cool. I don't know, the Pokemon Company always comes off to me as a lot more, like, greedy and soulless than Nintendo does, but that's as somebody who's like a lot less of a Pokemon fan, I guess, compared to other Nintendo stuff. You know, I say as I play Breath of the Wild. I mean, I like the regular ass games, but does anybody else get that vibe, or am I alone in that? You can't even see that far in real life. What the fuck? Listen! Link's got very good eyes. I have special eyes. Legit, Link has pretty eyes. Good for him. Oh, whoa! What is this thing? It's a bone. It looks like a giant, like, elephant or something. Like, I'm seeing these as tusks, but I think it's supposed to be a rib cage. I don't know, I just like exploring and shit. I'm really big on Pokemon, can confirm the Pokemon Company is kind of sus. Am I going backwards? You know what? On the map, let's not use the Hero's Path feature until the very end. And then we can see, like, tonight's progress. I mean, I'd like to get rid of these bone boys first, but... Oh, fuck! I've waited for this moment. This whole series. Yes! Big boy! Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him! Look at the side, look at the head to ass ratio. Look at this, look how fucking thick he is! Oh, I could have used that fairy, huh? God, I wish that were me. Look at him! He's so pretty! His arm is like me-sized. Fellas, I know I already went ham with Yiga art, but I might do more. Look at him! He's so big! See, this is where the dumb bitch disease comes in. Shield could probably help, come to think of it. No, get out of here. Look at his hand. Imagine if I held it. Oh, he just dipped? Oh no, there he is. You came back for me. I'm just gonna appreciate this for a while. He's got like a bit of a bulge too. Y'all see that? Like the lighting kind of defines it. Like here, let me... You see that? He's packing. He's cooking. God, and look at his thigh-high boots. Oh my god! Yiga's off the shits! Ooh. What if you drop bananas like in the middle of a battle, I wonder? Oh, I put them away! That's not what I wanted! Is it A to put them down? Yeah. What you gonna do? Ooh, banana. Oh, alright. More for me, I guess. I'm homophobic now? Yunopi, what is wrong with you? Why are you mean like this? Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! People are sleeping on the Yiga, I'm telling you. Sidon who? I want to go back to the Yiga hideout. I like slid. That was like some serious momentum. Well, if there's any way I do want to go. I rescind my tied up on a mountain comment. That's how it's gotta happen. With a size difference like that, Guy could crush Link with his ass or thighs. And he will! I think most people think of the Twinks when they think of the Yiga. Well, even the quote-unquote Twinks are still pretty giant compared to Link. Oh, but the Blade Masters are enormous! He could lift your whole body with one arm. He sure could. Fellas, I just like size difference. I just think that's neat. That is a good size difference, though, if true. It is true. I am a bit of a Yiga expert. Heh, little bit. I'm glad size difference has been established in this stream. Have you looked at, like, literally any of the dozens and dozens of Keaton and Corrin pieces of artwork that I've made? I think the artist's personal tastes shine through just a little bit. Slime. 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 What happens if I, like, knock down a tree into that? Like, I'm gonna go around, but I wonder if you can use that to, like, cross. Link is such a twink, even other twinks look down at him. Shooting star! Well, I guess that's where we're going now. Maybe I can use the updraft from... Nope! Not a single one of these burning bats ignited the grass. How far away is this, though? Hold up. Let's, put a pin in that, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, I can do that, no problem. And Horsey is even nearby. And where's the tower in this province that I've just wandered into? Well, I've got to now. Do I have any, speed potions? I do! Good thinking, Griffin. You invited all my friends. Good thinking! Oh, and there's a shrine right there, too. You... Hi again. Look at this, I'm so tiny, even his sword strikes go over my little head. Imagine if Link sat on, like, this dude's shoulders and, like, wrapped his legs around his head. And just picture the size difference. Anyways, I gotta put a stop to this before I get banned from Twitch. Jailed for horny crimes. Look at his fucking vacuum-sealed abs! Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This presents a problem. See, the reason I'm doing so bad at this is, I'm just not putting my heart in it, actually. Because, like, I just can't bring myself to hurt this man. He's so big! Fuck! Fuck! Jesus fucking Christ, Link's head is right at the same height as his crotch. This is what I'm getting at, chat! Now it's clicking. Oh my god, these slow-mo bats! Wait, am I getting them in the Flurry Rush too? Holy shit! That's a lot of bats! Griffin says he'll stop being horny, continues to be horny. Are you new to this stream? Oh, we gotta get a move on. Oh, it's all right. The moon's already setting. And the stable is right there. But there's a bridge. Should we try to cross? I'll cross the river. Fuck it. Because I think the hassle, you know, the shortest point between A and B is a straight line, so... Operating on... logic. I mean, path of least resistance, you want to also factor in. Oh no. I've got all these forces working against me, doing everything they can to prevent me from reaching this star. And they are picking very good distractions so far, I will say. But I have to hold on to my priorities and let go of buff boys. When you're so horny on main with someone, you almost die several times. That's basically Griffin with Keaton. I'll embrace that. I'll agree to that. Come on, we're so close. Hi, sexy. Bye, sexy. Let's see. What's the best way across this? Any nearby bridges? It's not the worst river. These dudes be ruthless, and I'm running into like a surprising amount of them too. How old is Link or how old is the Blade Master is, I would assume adults. I don't know how else you could interpret them. Come on. Give me that rolling star, baby. Yeah, maybe this is good, because then when I get close enough to it, it'll roll down to me. Smooth. Fellas, we did it! I am a little tempted to turn on Hero's Path to see this, like, enormous straight line, but... Well, if we're right here, then where should we... There's already a stable up here. If we did want to start down the Rito path, we have more precedent in this direction than we do in that direction. Let's do Rito. Let's do Rito. I think it was... Chat was, like, tied on that, so we'll go this way. Give me the boys. Can we not talk about 1,000-year-old dragon girls? Thanks. I feel like there was something relating to that I... Oh, yeah! Another thing that I have talked about before, but not on stream. Oh, look at this sunrise! Is at the Anime IRL, Twitter. Which I don't care about either way. Because personally, I hate anime and weebs. But... they've been, like, blocking LGBT people lately, or something like that. Either that or... How come this dude be looking like Tim Cook? Basically, they've been blocking a lot of people, right? But nobody's sure why? But the theory is it's either people that they think are, you know, quote-unquote SJWs, or just, like, gay people. And fellas, ya boy's been blocked by the weebs. And I'm proud of that. I don't know, have any of you been blocked? Like, what's the scope of this? Oh, Arsenkins, thank you for the sub. That means a lot. Could be both. Well, as a gay SJW. As a cuck. Weeb certified gay. I mean, that's how you know you've really made it, right? Oh, God. I really did not consider what I was walking into. However, I also did not consider that there was a memory nearby, which I am now also going to go after. Guardians are scary! Ask your parent or guardian permission before going online. I didn't care enough to check. I say you should. Because if you did get blocked, like, I'm proud of that. I didn't know either until I checked. And the weird thing is that I've never interacted with like, that account. Or really, like, with any of that community before. So I'm just wondering how they blocked so many people, you know? Oh, I'm 113, Mac 113. How would you prefer I say those numbers, by the way? But Twitch wouldn't let me link to my Amazon account, so I swapped to my second account to sub SMH. Well, either way, thank you for the sub. have like 12 followers, so I doubt they even know I exist. You may be surprised, I think. Oh shit, dark bokoblins. It's my old bokoblin controller. Alright, horsey. We gotta part ways again, I'm afraid. You pronounced it right? Okay. Just a lot of syllables. Because some might say 113. Oh no! Okay, when I get back to my horse, I forget if I demonstrated this already or not, but I really want to point it out again in case I haven't. Sorry, Keaton. Sorry, Froggy. Well, wait a second, why can't I take my horse this way again? I guess there's like a ledge at the base of this or something. People said 113 all the time, which is why I stopped using that username for new accounts. Interesting. Oh, speaking of, this is kind of an adjacent thing while I'm on the way. So, I've got Mario Maker 2 preloaded, right? And I did that like right after the Direct. But afterwards, I realized... Oh, more doggies. Oh, hi, doggy. Afterwards, what I realized is, because they also offer the Switch Online bundle with Mario Maker 2, and with that, it's $10 cheaper. But I was like, oh, well, I already got Switch Online, so I don't need this. But I later realized that it's stacked, so I actually, hit up Nintendo support, and you know what they said? Usually we don't do this, but we'll make an exception. And I was able to get a refund. And now I have. My Switch Online is good for now until like 2021. It's crazy. It's bananas. Not worth that bit at all. God, I love these ruins. If only they had unique music, just saying. You know, like, because you come across these, like... I think a lot of the time when you do come across ruins, a good deal of it kind of comes off as, like, copy-pasted assets. Whoa, dark moblins. What'd that tongue do? Uh-oh. I prefer not to find out. Oh, I don't have a shield. Wait a second, I can baseball this. Uh-oh. Do I need an actual, like, Boko bat? I can use this. Nailed it. Oh, wow, that actually does an insane amount of damage. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Griffin, you gotta drop something quick! Oh, Skelly arm. Holy shit, he's pissed! Oh no, I gave him my bones. Don't you hate it when you do that? What on earth was I talking about? I got very distracted. Chat it. Right. When you come across ruins, they're usually copy-pasted, but there are a fair share of unique areas like this in the game, but whether or not they actually do hold significance, they always play like the same ruins music. And that's something that's always bothered me. And I know I've talked about that before, but... I don't know, I feel like a place like this would hold a lot more significance if it did have its own thing. If any of these places had their own thing, you know? Hey Griffin, did you know that Grand Blue Fantasy said... I know they did. I don't play Grand Blue at all. Or really anything from Cygames. But I have been hearing a lot about how they did something, good as far as trans rep goes. So I guess I haven't heard about it. You know, so I guess go ahead. I'm just gonna check in here before I hit that memory. There we go. Billboard GUIs. I think they're called billboard textures, not billboard GUIs, but I'll stick with it. That's the Roblox dev in me coming out. Her name is La Diva and she's mom. Good for her. Mommy. What's that one Mario game? I forget which one it is, but I know there's one where Yoshi says mommy.
Nothing. Just as I thought. It appears that this structure was designed to be exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one.
Did you bring a light?
But designs
Luigi said that, not Mario. That's not how it
At least I
sounds.
hope.
I'll go away.
How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow.
Well, maybe a Koopa will lend us his.
I thought I made it clear that I'm not in need of an escort. It seems I'm the only one with a mind of my own. I, the person in question, am fine, regardless of the king's orders. Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please. And stop following me!
Oh, that's nice to hear, you know, B. Yeah, the bar for that sort of thing is really low, for Japanese media especially, so it's good to see when they seem to get it right. Again, I don't know a goddamn thing about this, but from what I gather, if trans people are excited about that, I'd listen to them. All I know about Granblue, actually, you know what? There's a boy who looks like a cross between a major test of strength. Oh god. There's a boy from it who looks like a cross between N from Pokemon Black and White and Arthur from Fire Emblem Fates. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? The hair is kind of a green to blonde gradient. I like them. That's about it, though. Griffin, you would be horny for 10,000 boys in Granblue. Well, I know one. This is a fucking mistake. This is a big mistakey. That's because you're like that and have bad taste. Well, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, huh? You're mad at me no matter what I say, you know, B. There's no pleasing you. That's why they call you no pleasin'. Please clap. Oh, there's like a limited amount of shelter here. I gotta watch out. I mean, I've got guardian weapons, but I'm just worried that I'm not gonna have enough of them to last, you know? Especially if I'm wasting them on shield bonks. Is that the professional esports term? Bonk? I'm punishing you for existing, Griffin. I know. Aren't I punished enough for being a gay person who lives in Alberta? Griffin will be super horny for Belial, I'm sure. Not really. Not really much of a Belial head. I know who that is. And I do like Demon Boys. But my taste is just a bit more nuanced than that, I'm afraid. I want to finish this off too while I'm at it. I mean, we're already almost at the halfway point, but I'm worried that the only thing that's gotten us this far is the Guardian weapons being good against Guardians, but... we'll see. Ooh! You're supposed to... I like how this effect is still going. They were supposed to bonk on the pillar! Is Alberta bad news bears for gay boys? I almost said Game Boys. As a gamer boy. I'll try this again. Provided I get to keep my weapons, right? Okay, we're good. It's just a, compared to the rest of Canada, a little more anti-gay, I would say. And we just elected a conservative leader in Alberta who openly brags about his history in San Francisco. Oh, damn! Coming out guns blazing, quite literally, huh? No, but like during the election, he was like bragging about like, in his younger years, Jesus Christ, he was responsible during the AIDS crisis in San Francisco, because obviously gay people were trying to like meet their sick partners, and initially they could, but he made it personally that they couldn't, and he was bragging about it, and he won the election. And also he wants to do shit where like, if a student joins a gay-straight alliance, then he wants to make it so that schools are allowed to inform parents of it, whereas as of now there's like a privacy confidentiality rule surrounding that. So right now if a student were to do that, then they can't tell the parents, but that was another one of his campaign promises. So that's fun. So yeah, I'd say it's bad news bears for gay boys. My face when no gay rights. So like how America's stuck with Trump. Well, Trump is like a federally elected. So Jason Kenney is just for the province of Alberta. Our prime minister, who is I can't believe I gotta tell Americans about. That's our federally elected, and that is the Liberal candidate. Which is, as I understand it, a controversial figure for many reasons, but I don't think he's anti-gay. I don't know if I'd say that. Oof! I'm wasting these bananas like you wouldn't banana believe. Believe. I can't trust these pillars, I just gotta fucking run when this happens. Because sometimes they'll slip around, and you gotta get smacked. If you're a pirate cool cat, you're gonna get smacked. Ooh. I bought a shirt covered in bananas today. That's really good. Was it a banana shirt trademark symbol from the official Pokemon company, or was it an unlicensed banana shirt? Facebook actually ruined the world? Fellas, I have not had a Facebook account for like a very long time. I was gonna say a decade, but I don't know if I can say that. I think I had mine in 2011, and I deleted mine in 2013? But I can't say that I've missed it, that's for sure. Oh, bonk. I bought it at Old Navy. Was it sponsored by Dole Banana? Didn't Dole, like, close down? I feel like something happened with Dole, but I can't say for sure. Guess they had to dole out the bad news. Gotta go here. Gotta be safe and sound-ish. Okay. I can never, like, trust that. I don't know. Especially with boys these strong. With Yiga, I don't mind. But these guys are a little less muscular, so... They were only like a 7 out of 10. Okay, this is new. We didn't get to this before. Let's see, we've got like... I assume bomb arrows work best on these guys, right? Nah. I'm trying to get like a shot in the eye, but... it's tough to time. Ooh. Yeah, big data sucks. Data companies are lame. Also, I gotta get a new weapon out. I think this is what I use next, right? Let's give it a shot. Generally, because I just want to get rid of it, mostly. Alright, I'm just gonna try to get like some regular eye shots here. Didn't hear the ping that time. So even if you don't, like, use, that slowdown very often, jeez, even if you don't, like, really utilize it, just triggering it has a base cost, which, as somebody with very, very low stamina, I just thought that was interesting. Guardian arrows work, well, out of what I have, I mean. God damn it. Not quite. Yeah, it's very expensive to do that stamina-wise, so I may want to hold off. And just do this instead. Just kind of hang out. Not really getting any flurry rushes, and also I could use a shield. There it is. I only have a bare bones one to talk to That's what I hear a lot of people. I think in terms of like... I think most young people would agree in terms of disliking Facebook, but like... people still have them, right? As like a... as a utility. But I don't think I even like see that purpose. Because frankly, what's the utility for me? People ask if I'm seeing any girls lately. I don't think so. I like how there's like a little tiny red flare when you look directly into the eye of the laser. That's interesting. I wonder what it looks like to look face first into a laser like that. Not that I'd care to find out anytime soon. Also, I just used all of my stamina! This is scary, and also I have no bow. Can I do that? I mean, I can, but... look at how angry he is. I don't know. May you? This seems viable. God, that gets so close! Too close, in my opinion. I don't know, I don't want to leave with like less than I enter with, right? Because these are going to be great weapons that I get if I can make this work, but I'm very, very underexperienced for this. Under-geared, I guess? You can't really say under-leveled, can you? Okay, one more should do it. That ought to do it! Yeah. You can look directly into a laser if you go to an eye doctor. Well, thankfully, I don't think I need to. Also, this gear is rad as fuck. Look at 60 damage! This is insane! Basically, the only social media I have is Twitter. Well, you can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, Discord, and I guess here on Twitch. And the full galaxy, of course, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. No, but, like, I don't know if I use, like... If I use social media for, like, people I know in real life. Because that's definitely, like, the utility that a lot of people see in it, but that's never been it for me. Yeah, these weapons are going to be pretty big. Well, physically, I'd recommend not using them for anything other than, you know, guardians. Yeah, those are going to be super helpful for sure. Yeah, for real life, everybody I know uses Discord. That's mainly what I use for keeping in touch with people. Although, considering we are dunking on, like, data companies, and, like... doesn't Discord have, like, some sketchy shit regarding, like, its privacy policy? Or, like, the founders of the company? Doesn't Tencent own, like, a stake in it? I mean, in terms of security, like... I don't mean to sound apple-cucked here, but iMessage seems to have the best end-to-end encryption hardware standards. Or rather, hardware encryption standards. Because competing services just don't. And also the whole FBI thing is pretty reassuring. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people don't really think about that when it comes to Discord, and maybe we should ask more questions. Tencent is involved, but I don't think they own any part of it? Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm just, like, asking questions, because I legit, like, don't know what that situation is, but I have heard rumblings, as they say. When is Apple cucked gonna be on emote? You know, I do have the transparent Tim Cook head in the Discord, so whenever we have the slots for it, I guess. But at the same time, Apple cucked is more of like a Rocco Bodie meme. So should it be Rocco's face? WhatsApp is way better, though. WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, and their founders left over privacy security disputes. So I don't know if I would say that. Ooh! What is this sparkly business? What have I stumbled upon here? Whoa! Fairy fountain? Hell yeah! I don't know, man. I think there's a good argument to be made for Rocco Bodie Applecuck. I think there's a good argument to be made for subscribing on Twitch for more subscriber emotes. Alright. What you want, lady? Please, listen to my story. I'm the great fairy Kaisa. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. My old GameCube controller. That's some serious money. But okay. Griffin's gay anger surfaces. Meanwhile, my ass is sweating because thick fairies. See, Sharky Warky, I was about to throw my friend Tyler under the bus because he wants to fuck the great fairies, but I see that that's no longer necessary because now I can just do it to chat. Fellas, I don't care what your sexuality is, that lady's just too big. That's just too much, man. Oh dear. I don't want you to peek in my pouch. Thank you very much. That said, what can you do for me? Enhance the pants! You get no room to talk about this? Listen, I've heard of size difference, but this is ridiculous. I'm losing to a bird! This goes beyond. I'm talking about like a dude who's maybe a little bit stronger than the other person, maybe a little bit taller, and can give great cuddles. I mean, I guess there's no reason that she can't, but there's a certain point where it becomes too much. Yiga dude's already be like double Link's height. She's like 10 times, at least. And aren't these great fairies in Breath of the Wild meant to be like mermaid creatures? So I don't know what the... Not wingspan. What's wingspan for fish? Whatever that is. Whatever it is, it's too big for Link. That would be like shipping Link with like the Zora King. Which, by the way, we really should stop by pretty soon. I mean, not Zora, but because we've kind of made up our minds there, but a village by the end of the stream. I think that would be a good point to leave off. In 5 years, Griffin is gonna be into 4. Watch. What is that supposed to mean? It doesn't have to be inevitable. Well, he just got rid of my big rock breaking machine. So now what? This is what the gamers always do when they mine for stuff, but it sends your shit everywhere. And I disagree on its efficacy. Cause sure, you don't break weapons, but you also get less, so fuck that. It is inevitable though, for you specifically. Why? Can't I be into enough weird shit as it is? Griffin, I've seen many people go down the size difference hole. Many artists. I don't see why you have to take titties and twist them into something that is unholy. Oh, more of these. More of these luminous stones. I chiseled them out of the earth. Why is this flat? Well, flat-ish. Griffin wants Keaton to eat him whole. Griffin wants Keaton to eat him whole. Shut the fuck up! Listen, that dude's already talking about canonically eating ass. I need no more than that. It either goes to vor or it goes into being horny about men with the most horrifying hyper proportions possible. Like Buff Riku? See, but I think that's funny. Or just horny for monsters. I'll accept that. I'm just worried that this is going to turn into another milk situation. Because Fatback still has irreparably ruined this stream with that. In Keaton's Japanese My Room dialogue, he literally says, "Can I eat you?" I know, and he's referring to eating ass. Yeah, me too, buddy. He also says, when he marries you, does this mean I get to keep you? And I just think that's interesting. Oh no! I thought I was going to be able to baseball my way out of this, but I guess not. This is very unwise. I really shouldn't be trying to counter this. What should I be trying to do? That is the question. I guess that. Oh, I have a wind cleaver from the Yiga dude that I had to very unfortunately say goodbye to, but let's finish this off, so we'll have the slot. I don't mean keep in a vorway, you idiots. Idiots! That was a Sammy Classic Sonic fan reference, could you tell? Stop thumbsing down my videos, you fricks! I find vor hard to stomach. And it doesn't make a lick of sense as to why people eat that kind of... Okay, you're doing this on purpose. I walked right into your trap. Which could also be a vor pun? I don't know. Shut your trap. This could be a mouth. There's too many badum-chings. I'm doing a drum solo over here. I'm losing to a bird! Can you please? Thank you. I have this, don't I still? Okay, yes I do. Zappy. Give me the zappy. I'm losing to a twink! Uh-oh. Hey, don't shoo me out for this. I'm just gonna keep going until I get kicked hard enough. Oh. Oh, I may have been kicked a little bit too hard. Oh, I had a fairy. I may want to retreat just a little bit. But my hubris is also outpacing me. Nope! Well, I have bomb arrows, I guess. See ya. That really didn't accomplish much, did it? Stone. God, look at that silhouette. That is gorgeous. Oh, they're running away. Nope. See, I'm almost offended by that because I've been doing a lot of grinding in Xenoblade for the next stream that we do. So not tonight, but whenever I do next. And I always get very offended when enemies walk away. Because it's not the case in this game, but when enemies walk away in Xenoblade, they just like despawn and you have to start the battle over. So I was about to be like, no you fucking don't. Especially considering the limited resources. But I'll tell you what, in that time I've actually been learning a ton about Xenoblade. And I think you guys are going to be very pleased with how the next stream of that goes. I definitely set a low bar with last time, so I'll be excited to show you all the stuff that I've been up to. Which is, I'll be real, primarily grinding. But I also did a lot of research on like, well, not really a lot of research, but a little, on some like kind of long-standing questions that I've had, and hopefully I'll know what I'm doing just a teensy bit more. Yeah, emphasis on hopefully. Take a shot every time Griffin calls Breath of the Wild gorgeous. Listen, all I need is a gorgeous boy and a gorgeous vista, and oh hey, Rito Village. I don't know, it's a pretty game. I like art. That's all I gotta say. I don't know, the art direction in this game really just... Like, I've spent so much time in it, because this isn't my first playthrough, but there's just moments that really just catch you by surprise, and you just... It really just stops you in your tracks, and you just, like, pause to just, like, look at what you're facing for a second. I feel like that's a very rare thing for a game to be able to do, especially for, like, as long as Breath of the Wild is. Whoa. You know, for a game to, like, captivate you in that way, and especially for as long as Breath of the Wild has. But man, I am not tired of that anytime soon. I like being dazzled. Sorry. Is there like a... Oh. There's like a yellow core, like an orangey yellowy core on the inside of the tower, and I mistook that for the yellow eye of these purple goopy boys. What's this icky paint-like goop? Vor is definitely not... Well, That's definitely food for thought. Vor is such an overstuffed genre. Oh my god! Look at that! Oh, we gotta get up in time for sunrise. Link, I gotta see those cheeks move. Oh, it's chilly up here. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. Faster, Link, jiggle faster! There we go. Still no climbing gear, though. Oh, wow. I love the way the horizon just kind of has a distance gradient. Some may call it a fog effect that obscures visual detail. Also, I'm dying. But artistically, man, it is crazy what they managed to achieve with the art direction in this game. That is just endlessly... Aw, baby! Hold on. I have something a little cozier, don't I? Yeah. There we go. The 4 puns are getting a bit tasteless. Oh, look at that wall. It's weird that it chooses to face that direction instead of, I don't know, towards the sun or the village, but alright. Physically, I'm dying. Aesthetically, I'm living. I was hoping when the camera, like, pulled out for that wide shot, it would be towards the pretty ship, but okay. Okay. You know, I know the wall here is supposed to, like, represent the boundary, and there's supposed to be nothing there. But boy, it would be cool if there was either something at the bottom, or a little bit you could do with the wall. I don't know, there's a section, I think up there, in the Highlands, where you can't quite get to the top of this structure, because I guess it would allow you to glide to the top of that, but they put an invisible wall there for some reason. And I think, like, around this whole thing, too, if I recall it correctly. But I may be wrong on that. I don't know. I just think it's interesting how, like, in any game, you're always, like, drawn to, like, whatever out of bounds represents. Like in Wind Waker, like, you look beyond the linear path at the bottom of the sea to, like, the rest of Hyrule, and your imagination runs wild, right? And even though you know that there's, like, nothing there, it just piques your curiosity in a way that the rest of this doesn't quite do, you know? Like, the fact that it's so empty and mysterious and bleak, like, I don't know. They should have at least put, like, a giant-ass hole in the side of this thing. That could be cool. I don't know. God, look at all this shit below us. I'm, like, having a bit of a difficult time picking out where to land. Although, speaking of piquing my interest, and Korok puzzles, say ain't so. Well, ideally, I'd like to reach this, but I don't know if my stamina is gonna allow that. Oh, oh wait, but now I can't climb. Okay, I might be able to salvage this yet. Let's see. Speaking of salvaging, at what point does the Xenoblade 2 promotional thingy kick in? Because it's not like I want it, but I'm just curious. Because that could be a fun side quest to do at some point. You barely fucking made it? What, in life? Yeah, I know. Meme arrow implying he's made it at all. Why is the wind doing this? Why you do these ridiculous stuff is disgusting like hell. But I wanted the Korok puzzles. Why would you blow me directly into a field of open wolves? Turn me around. I want Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to fucking die. Me too. Oh, that was unintentional. I enjoyed Torna a lot, but yeah. I was actually listening to a bit of that game's soundtrack with Max, because he's a big music head, but he's been very, shall I say, disappointed with Yasunori Mitsura's work on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Which I like the soundtrack for the most part, but I finally got around to showing him, because up until now I was like, oh my god, how could I not have shown Max this? I finally got around to showing him Shadows of the Lowland, slash, what's the other version of it called? It's like a quote from the lyrics, that's the title of that one. Seize the Day, End of Something, Edge of Something? I don't know, I showed Max that one, and I think I finally turned him just a teensy bit. He seemed to like that one. Which, valid, because damn. Xenoblade Chronicles 2's OST really slaps. Well, even if You don't like anything that's like not Mitsuda. As somebody who does like Ace's work, is good. I like the battle theme, at least in Torna. I like a lot of the overworld themes. I like a lot of like the jazz, orchestra, rock fusion that it does. It's like right up my alley, honestly. I don't know who Max is, but I respect his opinions. I like the battle themes. Well, the battle theme is actually one of the few things that I dislike about Xenoblade 2. Torna can fuck. Torna can get it. But just like the standard 2 one that's like in Smash, the one that starts with like a droning guitar that goes wow, not pleasant to the ears. If you listen to like it for 5 minutes, it kind of starts to go somewhere, but I didn't say that Xeno 2's OST slaps, you bastard. I know you didn't, but I did. Where are we now? I like Incoming the most, but it's the normal boss theme. Let me think about that. Is that the one that's like do 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 do? Oh God! I was wondering what these flickering shadows were. Whoa, that's crazy! It's like blocking out the sun. Whoa. That is awesome. Good shadows in this game. Yes, it rocks my cock. I like that one too. I can agree with that. I want to make sure I'm not in over my head here. Yep, that's a dark one. No! These are Howard, though. What just happened? Oh my god! I kind of lost track of what was... Hold on. First of all, I'm recording that. Second of all, I need a bite to eat. Oh my god! Okay, apple time. Oh, none of this. Wait, you can block that with your shield? I thought you were just supposed to run when they start swinging in a circle like that, but okay. Go off, I guess. Ooh, the spiked Bokopat. Also, look at this background face. Excellent. The last game soundtrack that I listened to was when I was hanging out with my friend today, and we were jamming to her playlist of Persona music. I've still never played a Persona game, but Smash has really gotten me into it. Like a lot of the Persona 5 stuff. Like, Rivers in the Desert, Get Up, Get Out There. Which I was initially, I will admit, a little lukewarm on. Do I even need to attack these guys? It seems like they've got themselves handled just fine. Rivers in the Desert, Get Up, Get Out There. There's 2 others that I'm thinking of, but I can't... Last Surprise. And then one other one. There's 4 that I'm thinking of. I don't know. I mean, they all slap, so I don't know if that'll necessarily narrow things down, but... I'm sure you guys could throw out some suggestions, and I could figure it out sooner or later. Oh, arrows. Yes, please. I don't like Last Surprise at fucking all? Really? Okay. If you want to admit that, it's your choice. Yeah, we gotta do some cooking sooner or later for sure. Last Surprise is the one that's like you'll never see it coming, right? It doesn't make a good battle song? Okay, so I assume that is then. I don't know, I like it. It's just funky, and that's what I'm here for. Yeah, there's also some 3 and 4 tracks that I've been listening to as well. Maybe that's where the 4th one that I'm thinking of is from? I'd have to look at like the whatever my playlist is in Smash Ultimate to see. Also, I might not want to waste these. I gotta examine my meat, as the kids say. Where's my salt? As the kids say. If you say Persona 5 3 times in the mirror, I don't know what a yan is. Runs into your house screeching and holding a large tree branch to hit you with. This just sounds like classic Link behavior. It takes a bit long to get going, which doesn't work in terms of really short enemy fodder battles. Well, you know what? I will say that it's definitely not my favorite, but I think that, see, I don't know the context in which any of those songs are used. So I just hear, I don't know who sings those songs, but she is very talented, and she has changed my life. I just hear her doing her funky thing, and I go ape. Yeah, I've been able to piece together that Last Surprise is the main battle theme by this point. Battle Hymn of the Soul is such a good fucking song from Persona 3. I don't know if I know that off the top of my head, but if you were to hum a few bars, probably. I'm so glad they used it in Smash. It's such an underrated track. There's a lot of good stuff in Smash Ultimate. Okay, but that's something we can talk about. What do you guys think they're gonna do with, like, the DLC situation? Because they've told us, Sakurai has said, I believe, I might want to hold on to these. Don't you need honey to upgrade some sort of armor that I want? I'll hold on to that. If I recall correctly, Sakurai has said that he wants to get all 5 DLC fighters out by the end of February 2020, which would be, you know, a year since the first character came out. But, like, the thing is that they announced Joker in December, Game Awards 2018, and it's been, like, 6 months. I mean, I would assume they're gonna announce the next one at E3, but, like, I'm a little bit worried if they're gonna be able to meet that goal if they keep pace with that, because either they've gotta speed up with that incredibly quickly, or they're gonna have to delay it. Because every 6 months, that's... I don't know if you can get 6 times 5 in 12 months in a year, Sakurai. May want to reconsider. I don't know, I guess we'll see. Maybe development will ramp up. Who knows? Persona 3 in general is underrated. Again, I've got like a lot of friends who are big Persona heads, but me myself, I don't know. I think a lot of Persona 5's music and aesthetic and everything but the homophobic shit seems to appeal to me, but you know, the homophobic shit, so might hold off on that one. But I will not hold off on these melons. Well, I've kind of just used up all my fodder food, but I want to be at full health when I go up to this dude. God, that shadow is so cool. That's an amazing effect. Anyways, I guess we're doing this now. My biggest issue with Persona 5 is that it has no real substance. See, I wouldn't know these things. Well, you see, let me rephrase this then. You know, as somebody who likes Fire Emblem Fates, do you think I would like it? At the same time, though, a lot of my enjoyment of Fates did derive from the gay marriage stuff, so I don't know. I think in terms of horny stuff that appeals to straight people, there's definitely overlap, but... Oh, he's doing this now. He's doing this baloney. Look at those 3D modeled chin hairs. I don't like that. Not a fan. Yes, because it's basically the Fire Emblem Fates of the series. Barring gay marriage. Well, you know what? I'm hoping, maybe with Persona 5R they'll fix it. You know, and I keep hearing... I don't super follow Atlas stuff, but like... I know with Catherine, the localization team has said that they're taking out the transphobic stuff or something like that, or like it's been confirmed in some sort of way. But what I'm wondering, I keep hearing that the director who's responsible for a lot of like the homophobic and transphobic shit in the Atlas games like finally fucking left the company. Is that true, or is he still around? Because I don't know either way. Oh damn, Royal Bow, yes, please. Even though I think that that's what I was just using anyways. Nothing like teeth and stomach meat. Yeah, and gamers are mad about it. Oh, epic! I can't believe having a heated gamer moment is like on the level. Maybe they'll make a gamer pen. So when you're having like a heated gamer moment, when you're having an attack, you can do something about it, you know? Also, I just realized I have to backtrack all the way to actually reach the entrance to Rito Village. Thank fucking God he's gone. Yeah, I don't know. I hope whoever steps into his place is like even just a little bit. Because I think not having gay content is one thing, but like having the kinds of scenes that Catherine and Persona 5 have are like, what is the purpose of them? Like, what is wrong with you, right? God, that's so menacing. It's such a big shadow, too. Persona... What's Persona Team? Do you mean the Scramble thing that they announced? That everybody got mad because it's not Persona for Switch? That and P5R are being done by a completely new team. The director of Catherine and Personas 3 through 5 moved to a different studio to do a new IP. Oh, Persona Team is the team at Atlas that does Persona games. Okay, so like Sonic Team then, gotcha. See, this is the exact breakdown that I needed. Thank you so much, Arsenkins. Wait a second. When you say Arsenkins... Now, as somebody who doesn't know a whole lot about Persona, but knows a whole lot about having the hots for Arsene, is this a match? You and I? Oh. See ya. God damn it, they just warped back. Get out of here. No, I want to have fuck Arsene, but my name was that before that. Okay. Oh, this is a fox. I thought it was a mushroom. I was about to go ape. Commit arson. I'm glad we can agree on this, because I know that this is apparently a controversial view that I have, that Arsene is sexy. But I will not yield. I might have curry rice. What do you need? The thing about me is, I just can't get enough spice in my life. Oh, you and me both, Lester. Lester Kong. Spicy. I need that Bernie tingle. I need... Yowie. Now I have honey and rice on hand, which I need to make curry rice, but I'm fresh out of Goron spice. I can't just run off and leave this stable. If you happen to get your hands on some Goron spice, could you give it to me? I mean, I guess. I don't got it. Thank you kindly, sonny boy. Curry rice. Yowie always warms me right up. The starter persona in Persona 4, Izanagi, is hotter IMO, but I'd fuck Arsene too, TBH. I think I know who you're talking about. Izanagi's okay, but I like Arsene more. I like whatever thigh-high situation they've got going on. And they be looking clean. You know, Arsene's the kind of person who would, like, treat you right, like, take you out to dinner and shit, you know? Good day. Did you need something? I am... Gesane of the Rito. The Rito? Yes. The Rito of Lake Totori, where the men are fine archers and the women better singers. You being a Hylian, I'm surprised you haven't heard that before. You should visit the village if you get a chance. Well, I say the Rito men are... Fellas, this game be looking gorgeous. Man, and there's a goddess statue here, right? I really need to spend some of those orbs that we've gotten along the way. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh shit, here comes Pac-Man. Oh. Oh! I was hoping the music was gonna kick in, but I guess that's okay too. Whoa! I mean, I think maybe seeing the shadow was enough, but I get it. What if it was cloudy out? You wouldn't know! Alright, let me... Oh, I was about to save, but it says saving right. Well, you know what? I'll do it just to spite you, I think. Also, I have, like, the memory of a goldfish, so... Kaijumafu in chat said, what's Rivali's favorite Mexican dish? A burrito. I forget if I already read it or not, because I know I read it in my head. But that's really, really funny. And I hope that that's communicated to you, and that you understand that. Please clap. Also, in a dastardly move, I've used this opportunity to swap my AirPods, because the left one is dead and the right one has been charging, but the right one now it won't connect, so I'm trying to go into the menu and manually connect it, but it's... There it goes. AirPods 2! Alright. Give me the Rito. And also let me get into something a little more comfortable. Excuse me while my dick falls off. Oh. Weirdly enough, there's like supposed to be a music thing that happens when you first get here, but it didn't happen this time. I'm very angry, actually. Are you a traveler? I'd like to show you around, but now's not really a good time. He wants to show me the town. Where am I? This is Rito Village, but, well, you could say we're not in a welcoming mood. Talk to the folks in the village to hear all about it. Any other questions? I'm good. I think I got the gist. Mosley. Yeah, either the Rito cutscene interrupted it, or when I was on the pause screen, it like was going silently. Anyways, I'm gonna need some hearts, please. Give me the power I seek. No, I don't want that. God, we still have so few. Holy shit. Oh, maybe it's because we got here at, like, nighttime, maybe? Or, like, during the day-to-night transition? Yeah. Hey, what's up? So, have you seen it? Divine Beast Valmedo? I saw it. Everyone in the village is freaking out because of it. But I have bigger problems. Faison is a gamer. I can't take it anymore. They announced Tracer from Overwatch was not straight. My mom brought me chicken nuggets, but I was so mad that I slapped them out of her hand and screamed at her. I don't know what to do. Why was that voice almost like leaning into Chip from Sonic Unleashed? Oh, howdy. I mean, hey, we were just talking about the beast in the sky. So that beast was actually something the old village champion Rivali rode to protect us back in the day. In other words, that beast in the sky used to be an ally of ours. Can you believe it? Hey, I was just about to tell him that. Whatever. You're just copying what the elder said anyway. They're about to get in a fight? Oh, I could use arrows, actually. Oh, but I don't have money. Shit. This is the place. But I'm still poor. I guess I could sell. Hey! Welcome to Brazen Peak. What can I do for you? Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot to sell, Neck. Hey, you aren't a Neko Kawaii. You're just a bird. Why your name like that? Sometimes I think about the fact that Rivali's VA is a furry. I follow Rivali's voice actor on Twitter, and I think about it non-stop. Did you guys know that they do cosplays as Breakson? I can't tell if that's super valid or if I should be concerned. I'll tell you what, though. I actually took a screenshot of this on my phone, but I won't pull it up right now. They retweeted, I think, Link X Rivali fan art. It was like Link with some other Rito, but it looked like gay Breath of the Wild shit. And it's so weird to think that people like involved with the game are like cool with that. It's very, very validating. He's neat. He sure is. I think like he's not allowed to do it anymore, but I think he used to drop in on streamers back in the day too, when the game first launched. But then afterwards he wanted to do something like in Rivali's voice for AGDQ. But that was like more of an official thing, so he wanted to check in with Nintendo if it was allowed, and apparently he's not allowed to. So he doesn't really do that anymore, but he's a very nice man, from what I understand. I'm picking like very arbitrary numbers of these to sell, but I need some serious clothes. I need to fuck as the Ritos do. Starting with this. Fuck! How about you? You're 600. You're 550. It's gotta be 2,000 for the whole bunch. Maybe I have like some minerals to sell. Do you perchance crave minerals? I got a little bit here and there. I know he also donated a lot to AGDQ. That's awesome. God, remember when Notch made a donation and everybody cheered for the big number at first, and then they all like immediately stopped and there were like groans when people said it was Notch? God. What's the most recent thing that he did? Where he, like, speaking of furries, where he got owned by one on Twitter? What a sad, sad man. Microwave is busted, so stuck eating toast. Thanks for sharing, Neon Blue. Yeah, just one. That should be enough for all of this. Also, look at, like, this weird unshaded Link hair. I wonder if that's intentional. Because the rest of these are cel-shaded like they're supposed to be. But the environments in this game aren't cel-shaded, so I think they forgot to turn the cel shading on this. Interesting. That's so weird. No, not you. You really got a knack for pulling my attention, huh? But then again, I guess that goes for all Ritos. That was a cute laugh! Aww, but I'm not going to be able to make him do it again now. Also, look at the fucking curves on this mannequin. Link. Oh my god. Oh my... Link, oh my god. Damn! Cute. No comment. Who are you again? You're... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. For someone special. No one in particular, though. There's no better feeling than cooking a good meal for someone who means a lot to you. Cooking a healthy meal for my daughters is one of my life's greatest joys. Perhaps you should use this to cook a nice meal for your sweetheart. Yeah, sure. Don't mind if I, do. I don't even know if I really have anything to cook at the moment. I guess some, like, zap shrooms. Why not? Yeah, let me just use my boyfriend's wife's oven real quick. Let's see, I know there's like a certain particular spot you're supposed to visit though, so... Maybe I gotta go up here first anyways, let's see. Oh no, there's a... okay. We got a ways to go, this is a tall, tall place. When are we gonna do all of Cass's side quests? I want Cass to be in my DMs. That's what I was thinking of doing at the start of the stream. Fuck! I have every intention of doing all the Cass content in the game. Don't worry, you know, I want Cass to be in my DMs. Me too. Griffin's sweetheart is some fusion of Sidon and Keaton together. Keaton. I'm more of a Cass person than a Sidon person. Which, granted, I like Sidon a lot, but my thing with that has always been like, why is this here? I did not know that this room was here. This little back area. No, though, I've always just kind of leaned a little bit harder towards, Link and Cass, because there's already so much side Link, right? Which, you know, no complaints when it is present. But if I had to choose which I make, it seems that one deserves a little more visibility than the other. I think they deserve equal visibility. I'm doing what I can to even the playing field. I'm sorry, is there like another secret here? Caston. Oh, okay. I guess that's just like to indicate that it's there? Or just for symmetry, who knows? Link ass is underappreciated, also fun shit named. I agree. You know, P, this is a very valid take of yours. I appreciate it dearly. I guess you could say I'm a big fan. I feel like this puzzle can either be really easy for some people, or like really hard. I don't know. Can we please call the ship Link ass? I think people have already beat you to the punch on that one. I think that's already been established, if I'm being honest. What else is left here? I think I have like the perimeter, so it's just these left, I guess? How can we help? Oh no! That's all of them except one. If we do this, I wonder what happens. I'm gonna try to point this one downwards. And we'll see. And we can reorient some others. So a new point here. And then... uh-oh. That still leaves one unaccounted for. Do I have any, like, leaves or... I have the Wind Cleaver. Is that gonna work? Hold on. This sword is favored by high-ranking members of the Yiga clan. When wielded by a proficient fighter, its unique shape cleaves the very wind and creates a vacuum. That could work. Hold on, hold on. If I, like, stand here... Oh, can it not interact? I guess it's sharp wind, not soft wind. How could I be such a fool? I guess that would be cheating. Alright, alright. So why don't you tell me all about what's not cheating then? Give me the answer. Okay, well there's no other fans besides, well, I guess these two. that actually interact with these fans, so I'm gonna have to go after these back ones first. And then... Oh! Well, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, and then... Ooh, I might have done that too early. Oh, I did it too early. If you do it just right, the loading bar will start moving immediately and when you exit a shrine, but... I just remembered to start doing that now, but... Oh well. This game was patched to have faster loading times anyway, so even when you fail to do it, it's not too bad. Alright. Give me those re-toes! I apologize, that was a bad one. And I thought the fan... I'm sorry. What do Rito toes look like? Are they like bird feet? What am I doing? Yeah, they are bird feet. Interesting. Can I help you? Never mind, forget it. First of all, this Rito is enormous aesthetic, but also... Please, now's not a good time. I guess it's not a good time. They're just bird feet. In this game, yes. However, in Wind Waker... Oh, wait, really? Do they have human feet in Wind Waker? Griffin adds more fuel to the toe fire. I need to make jokes about feet! If I can't, what left do I have? Ah, a visitor. Welcome to... Oh. That object on your hip, could it be? Forgive me, where are my manners? I'm Kennelly, elder of Rito Village. Now then, is that not a Sheikah slate dangling from that sultry hip of yours? Also, there's like some weird surface fighting going on with the center of that. The blue eye, it's like flickering. Do you see that? That's surface fighting. Huh. This game's gorgeous! Oh my, so it is true. That means he must be a champion like Master Rivali, one of the few able to board Divine Beast Vamado. No, what am I thinking? The champions have all been dead for 100 years. This boy must be a mere descendant, an inheritor of the Sheikah slate. Ah, forgive me. Champion descendant. If you would listen to this old man's request, you would have my eternal gratitude. Thank you, truly. Now that I know that you have the blood of a champion, there is something I must ask of you. How shall I put this? I would like you to deal with Divine Beast Vamado, the giant beast circling above us. Only a chosen one, a champion, can stop a divine beast. You must enter the beast and bend it to your will. I tried explaining this to the more headstrong Rito warriors, but they wouldn't listen to reason. Teba and Hearth tried to confront Meadow, but it did not go well, and Hearth was injured. Teba escaped unscathed, but I fear he now plans to face Meadow alone. As a descendant of the champions, perhaps you can help us. Please, find Teba. If you work together, you may be able to stop Divine Beast Vamado. Okay, I guess. I love this owl fella. Me too! What do his feet look like? They're humanish in Wind Waker. They only get wings when they need/want to fly. So what's... Is that a yes or a no on the feet? I need to know! Where am I going? Teba-wise anyways, I guess here. Now, fellas, I'm not going to ask this question immediately, but I would like you to privately prepare your answers for a Rito tier list. A re-tier, if you will. Cass, Teba, Rivali. I want you to vote now on your phones, and once we meet all three, I want you to let me know. 1, 2, 3. Who's your pick? Also, it's beginning to occur to me, like, at what checkpoint should we end this stream? I guess after the Rivali cutscene. Are you supposed to go here and then back to the village and then... I think the pink Rito is the one who triggers the memory, right? But I think we need to talk to her husband first. No, 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 no. I said it to calculate your tier lists privately, and then we all say it after we meet all 3 birds. Okay? So tuck that one back away. Eat that note. Look up a picture from Wind Waker. It wouldn't make sense to have bird feet if wings are only there when needed. Huh. Well, I said it. Well, listen. I don't know if it's gonna be there when it becomes appropriate. I guess just repost it. Fuck. I was trying to do a fun thing, you know, but okay. Also, this is a very ominous shrine. It's like empty. Spooky. A very good airborne spring. Also, come to think of it, it's like 11:30 right now. Should we still do Cuphead tonight, or should we end with this? Because if I'm being honest, I was kind of thinking of the next stream being like just Xenoblade. I might just add Cuphead to that. I don't know. We did the Pokemon thing. It was technically 2. Huh. I don't know. It would technically be ending early, but I don't know about starting a game this late, you know? Especially if you've got like a little bit left to do. Here in Breath of the Wild. I'd like to make this clear for the VOD viewers on YouTube that Kaijumafu just said Falco lobotomy in chat. And, I really don't know how to react to that. Ooh. Ooh, sneaky. Ah, neat. Yeah, I'm sorry, what the fuck does that mean? Hands off my brain! That was a good one. I'm sorry, that was a good one. I really deserve more credit for that one. I was just saying my... Oh, do you mean Falco Lombardi? His last name is Lombardi, not lobotomy. I get it now. But that said, my thing was funny too. Ooh. It's a cold Alberta day. Fellas, I would like to just reiterate how fucked up that it was snowing in May last month. That ain't right. I'll tell you what do be looking right, though. See, like, the unique music here, I can get into this. Like, Teba's got his own motif. He's not here! Oh, maybe we had to talk to the chief and then to the wife, and then... Okay. Oops. Well, I'll take all his shit while I'm here. Oh, I guess I can't carry that. Well, we did both shrines, so at least getting back and forth between the 2 spots won't be so hard. It snowed 2 days ago here. It's still May. It won't be for long. I don't know why I worded that like a threat, but I'm sticking to it. Neon Blue, I'm not reading that aloud. You've gone too far with your puns. I understand that I brought this upon us all, but someone's got to put a stop to it. Who are you? Where do you fall on the tier list? He's like a unique character. Oh, he's Hearth. Hey, buddy. I'm guessing you caught wind of that monster circling around our village. Look at his, like, the the colorful bits on his shoulder pads. I like his palette. I suppose I should get you up to speed on what went down. Please do. Here goes. You see this wound here on my wing? No, actually. I got shot by that thing in the sky. Divine Beast Valmado. Look at his eyes, too. That's a very striking green. Legend has it that monster was once the protector of this village. But those days are long gone. As soon as Teba and I approached the thing, it just shot at us out of nowhere. We tried to fight back, but I was too slow and got hit. How come he's got like reverse Knuckles hair? Thankfully, Teba caught me while I was falling from the sky, and in his arms we embraced. We had no choice but to kiss. When I think about what would have happened had Teba not been there, still gives me the bumps. So, you planning to go find Teba? I'll tell you everything I know. I have literally never talked to this dude. Look at him, he's so angry. Divine Beast Valmado. I don't believe it myself, but some say he used to protect our village before disappearing 100 years ago. Teba and I got to wondering about it, and when we went to investigate, it just opened fire on us. Hence the injury. But as soon as I recover, I plan to fly up there with a whole mess of bomb arrows and blow its cannons to bits. Anything else you want to ask about? Who is Teba? My boyfriend. Him and I go way back. As far as flying goes, he is undoubtedly the best in the village. His only downside is that he's reckless and has a bit of a temper, and he can be a bit distracting, but we look out for each other. But the way he was talking, saying that he was going to blow Meadow out of the sky. He wants to go back up there, alone, which is absolutely insane. What kind of moron with a wife and kids does that? Anything else you want to ask about? Yeah, who are you? Me? I'm Hearth. Bowcraft is my trade. My boyhood dream was to be a warrior, but I gave that up once it came time to inherit the family business. My daughter, Molly, is around the same age as Teba's kid, Tulin, so our families spend a lot of time together. Hold on. Is any of this helpful at all? Anything else you wanted to ask about? This guy's cute. This is a good amount of world building. I think he's number 4 on my tier list, though. He's got... Why does he have, like, the can I speak to your manager haircut? Thank you for the pride emotes, Arsenkins. Always welcomed. Forgive my intrusion, but I overheard you oh, now you do. It sounds like you intend to help my husband, Teba, in the fight against... You know. But to tell the truth, there's not much I can do for you right now beyond telling you where he went. Well, my husband headed to a place called the Flight Range. It's in Dronok's Pass at the base of the Hebrew Mountains. It's a place where Rito warriors prepare for aerial combat. I imagine he's gone there. Well, are you sure that's where he is, Saki? As it happens, he made his way to the Flight Range on foot this time. If you take off from Rivali's Landing, it's a straight shot down to the Flight Range. Rivali's Landing is a memorial for the Rito champion, Rivali. So named in the hope that none might forget the events of that horrible day. It's been a while since I used that one. Oh, hi, sexy.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky.
And I thought I was voicing the Ritos like gays.
Leading an updraft that allows me to soar. It's considered to be quite the masterpiece of aerial techniques, even among the Rito. With proper utilization of my superior skills, I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon. Now then, my ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note. But let's not, pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you happen to have that little darkness-sealing sword on your back. I mean, it's just asinine. Unless...
Raleigh has cute eyes too.
wrong, maybe we should just settle this one-on-one.
I agree.
There. Oh, I know. How about up there?
The little swing lighting.
Oh, you must pardon me.
God, look at him. He's so... I love him!
Get up to that divine beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness.
Good luck stepping on me! What did you show? Oh, what? You mean... I just saw this horrible vision. A strange orange cat shattering into a million pieces. Descendant, are you alright? My apologies. Look at her beak. Cute. I fear I've said far too much. If there's anything you don't understand, please do not hesitate to ask. Griffin wants to be stepped on. No, not that, the fan... Oh! I've been showing this like all stream. It's called Griffin Fucking Dies by Pond-Sized Ocean. Graphic depictions of violence. Griffin / repentance. Griffin gets kink-shamed, apologizes, and dies slowly and painfully. That's the first time you've noticed that? Yeah, it's gotten a lot of use over the years. Ah, good morning. Say, traveler, I take it you've seen Divine Beast Valmido? Everyone's at a loss as to what to do. I can't help but sigh every time I look skyward. Sword. When will we be able to get... Does that thing still move? During cutscenes? Yeah, it stops! When will we be able to go back to living a relaxed life here? And now it's moving again. Who's slapping? Someone's slapping. Is that the sound their feet make? Good feet noises in this game. Griffin wants to be stepped on? Heh, little bit. Not in like a feet way, just in like a, I don't know, Rivali way. And a Cass way, and a Sidon way, and a Keaton way, and a Teba way. And I guess a Hearth way? That was schlapping. You bet it was. Griffin, I'm not a foot fetishist galactic. Granted, I think there is more weight behind this assumption than there is the Milky controversy, the milk scandal. However, you get the hell out of here. Please leave. Why did I not just take the goddamn shrine warp? However, I am equally not into feet as I am milk. Milkgate 2018. It's too early to have a gate for 2019. When 2020 rolls around, we can decide on what 2019's Griffin Gate was. Griffin Gate Lactic? Oh, lactic! Milk! Now this is the sexiest cutscene of all.
Yeah? I don't know you, and I'm actually pretty busy here. You should probably go.
Did you need something? I'm busy here. I can help you. Help me? With what exactly? Valmedo. Let me get this straight. Some random Hylian wants to help me bring down Divine Beast Valmedo? I'm not buying it. What's your name, stranger? I'm Link. Link, huh? Well, Link, I'm Teba, but you already knew that. I'm guessing the Elder asked you to come here and talk some sense into me. Am I right? That's right. He literally did like a t sound. Just like the Elder to trust any fool wandering into town. Look, you seem like an alright guy, but let's make one thing clear. I'm not going anywhere. As Rito warrior, I can't rest until my people are safe. There's only one way I'm going back to Rito village. And that is... once Divine Beast Valmedo falls from the sky. If I have to kill Meadow, so be it. Only then will I return to the village. I'm trying to look up at it, but I don't think I can see it. It's cloudy. Then let's get started. Are you serious? Well, far be it for me to talk to you off the ledge. But it's as the Elder said. The only way to stop Divine Beast Valmedo is to get inside it. And for me to get inside you. Fat chance of that happening. There's no way we can set foot in Meadow. Actually. So not only are you wingless, you're brainless too. Correct. Now fuck me. Let me fill you in. Please. The only people able to enter the Divine Beast are the 5 champions of old. And unfortunately for us and the rest of Hyrule, they all died 100 years ago. If it hadn't been for Ganon. Never mind. Let's focus on bringing down Meadow, one step at a time. Chat is so mad at me. I can see out of the corner of my eye that it's scrolling faster and faster. If we approach Meadow recklessly, its cannons will blast us out of the sky before I can even blast you. So I'm going to need to test you before I take you with me. Oh! We Rito warriors use the updraft in this ravine to hone our aerial archery skills. The updrafts here are so strong that a person could just open a cloth over their head and float up easily. Now, let's see what you're capable of. You'll have to maneuver through the air and destroy 5 of the targets set up in this valley in 3 minutes. This is... What pointers do you have? Using a bow in midair is just like using a bow on the ground. But you'll probably want a bow suited for long-range engagement. Use your arrows to destroy... This is such a weirdly long amount of time. It takes 3 seconds to do this. Do Hylians lay eggs? They can. Then go destroy 5 targets with your arrows. Okay. I stopped paying attention for a bit. What did he do? Oh, you know. Will normal arrows work for these? Because I don't want to waste... Yeah, okay. I don't want to waste bomb arrows. Yup. Why does he talk like this right now?
That's it.
I guess.
One more.
What happens if I just leave? Oh, I guess I have to do this without hitting the ground, though. So if I do that, I'm guessing the challenge ends? And what's on the bottom of all of this, I wonder? Oh, no target?
Perfect.
Still, I was fucking around, and that was only 35 seconds. Not bad at all. For a Hylian. I've got to tell you, Link. When you first showed up, I thought someone was pulling a prank on me. But after seeing you handle that bow, amongst other things, I can tell you're the real deal. You must have seen a battle or two. I've seen a few. Don't be modest. I can tell just looking at you. Link. I feel like I've heard the name somewhere before. Well, if you really want to help me bring down Meadow, it's now or never. I'll get you into position so you can give its cannons all you've got. Inside that treasure chest is a bow I've modified. Take it, and let me know when you're ready. Well, I'll take it, but, This may be where we end. We'll do the Divine Beast, starting tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Whenever Breath of the Wild rolls around on the schedule for next time. But I do want to drop some bows first. I think this is an excellent point to leave off on. Also, screw this thing. I'm astonished that I held on to that for that long. Yes. Now we're matching. Gay rights. Alright, anything else here? I think I already have the... I think he only gives you the bomb arrows after you agree to go up with him. So I guess we'll sit down? I was gonna say that we should do this for full health, but A, it doesn't do that, and B, still not necessary because we're already at full health. But that seems like a good place to leave off for tonight, I think. And actually, I just made things even foggier. Good size difference here as well, though. I guess with that, that was Breath of the Wild for tonight. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, you can save! That's what I meant to do. You can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also follow me here on, you can also subscribe to me here on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed the stream. And then you can also check me out on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out in both on and off stream. And if any of that interests you, you can check it out in the Twitch cards below or in the YouTube description if you're watching the VOD. Let me just check if there is any art to speak of. Which there's not tonight, but I can imagine that I have stirred things. Angry things tonight, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to... I know I've been saying this so many times over like the past few weeks, but I should be able to have a pretty good chunk of days where I should be able to stream. So I know towards the beginning of the month, it's like, oh yeah, I've got a few series that are only gonna be like a couple parts long. Maybe I'll finish them, as in like a baba. But now it's actually like a challenge. Like, maybe I will finish them in time, right? I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm just gonna